nice.
Oh,
That's
but
great. That's a
thanks.
great idea to do that. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it helps me. Yeah, just kind of.
Because
I,
you're able to lock on the chord tones.
that's right, and I love playing a version of the solo and taking parts of the solo, but then making it most of it my own. Uh,
That's absolutely, I think, the way to do it. You know?
yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's still not very melodic, like something I would sing along to, like
Yeah, it's
barely,
felt
but
pretty melodic to me. It was, I mean, there were a couple of missed notes here and there, I think,
sure, yeah,
and when I say missed notes, I don't mean comparing it to uh, Trey Anastasio's solo. I mean
right, right,
notes that I could tell that you kind of went, "Oh man, I didn't mean to land on that," and
right, right, right,
um,
exactly.
but nice. And what was the chord thing that you were doing at the end?
Yeah, so that was something I was experimenting with. Oh, those lights are on again. Yeah. So yeah, just kind of like trying to figure out, um, because when you're on any one chord, more than one other chord could sound good on top. So,
Sure.
but others don't. So I guess it would just be like I was just having fun, kind of. Where did I start here? Just more.
Nice.
Yeah, I love that. It's
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
random high chords, just
Well,
like
those are all the same chords that your backing track is doing.
right,
You're
right,
just doing different voicings of the same
right,
chord.
right, right.
And there are things, so let's see here. So if we've got like I'm just going through the chords first here.
Right. Right.
So one thing that you'll do a lot of times on piano, and you probably know this from in a rock context, you'll play a chord that's a fourth up. So if you're on a C chord,
Right.
that
Sure.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Um, so 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 G. So one voicing that's real common on guitar to go to a chord. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, so that voicing um, the what I think of as the Keith Richards sort of voicing. You know that.
Yeah.
So whenever you do that, you're going to a chord that's a fourth up. So if I'm borrowing, if this is a C chord here,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
you know, it's this chord really,
Yes.
but I'm only doing this much of it.
Right.
And
Yep.
then if you add this to it, I can't see really what you're doing. There
Okay.
we
Yeah.
go.
Let me fix it.
Yeah, and you're so I've got my middle finger here on the second string, sixth fret. Yeah, yeah. So that's really an F chord.
Right.
So you're going from a C chord to an F chord when F is a fourth above C.
Oh. Yeah, that's true.
And I will almost never put the pinky on there, but you know
Right.
that's your standard sort of um,
Sure. Yeah.
you know,
Okay. That's yeah. So now it makes sense theoretically.
you know,
Yeah.
or you know.
I can't
So
remember where it is, but Doobie Brothers too, right?
yeah, so like right.
Okay, that is so
It's
cool.
on. I think of that as like the '70s sort of chord.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah, very cool. Okay, so
so you can when you're going over that, you could do some of that, and maybe not even do the whole chord. You know,
right. Yes.
or even so when you're going through these chords. So instead of just playing the C,
Ah, there you go. That's what I want to figure out. Exactly.
so
That's cool.
yeah. So
Yeah.
this is a C chord,
Right.
which
And
is
an F.
so I'm basically going from here to F.
Right. Right.
And this is G to C here.
Right. And then the F would be F or sorry, A
Well,
minor.
from that F, you would have to go to maybe this,
Oh.
or so F to B flat. It's gonna be a
Oh.
little.
Oh, okay. So I wouldn't have guessed. I thought I could have maybe done the same Doobie Brothers thing on the A minor, but no.
Right, right, because this is already your F.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. But you're saying it's a B flat, huh?
Yeah, B flat is a fourth above F.
Interesting. Okay, so let's see how that kind of sounds. Because is it? Sorry.
And it's not going to work on all of them, actually.
But
I
yeah.
think,
Okay. Yeah.
no, it goes to the A minor there.
It, well, the main chord is A minor. So what would I?
But so if you would, it's not going to work as well on the
Yeah.
minor chords.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So if you were to go up a fourth from A, what would that be?
Right. A fourth would be up to E, right?
Up to D.
Sorry, D. So I could do a D minor.
So that's not, it doesn't work as well with minor chords. And you wouldn't necessarily want to do it on every chord either.
Sure. Yeah, I just like this idea of being
Yeah.
able to throw it in. But
So,
what about?
um, um, so here, if I did like a, So now what I did there was I didn't necessarily, and I'm really out of tune, but I
Interesting.
didn't necessarily go to the full chord when I was on
Yeah.
the C. I didn't go all the way up to the F. I just added one note of it, like,
Right.
so it's kind of, yeah.
I like this move for sure from the root to the fourth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a D minor. That works.
From the A minor, I just, what I did was go to the F.
Right. Okay.
And then
Now,
maybe when you go to the F, do like a lick instead of
yeah.
the, like a, so
Right.
there, instead of going to the thing above the F, I did a,
Um.
so there I'm thinking of, so here's our F chord.
Right. Okay. Back to that. Yep.
No, this fifth string root A shape.
Oh. Okay. Right. Yeah.
So this is the root,
Right.
and very often I'll put my first finger there. Go ahead and replace your ring finger with your first finger. So here's my ring finger.
Oh. Oh.
And I'm going to put my first finger there instead.
Okay.
And then if I add this note here, this is an A in this case.
Yeah.
What is A in relation to an F?
It's part of the F. It's the third or the
It's the third, right? So this is an F with the root in the bass. This is an F with the third in the bass.
Oh, cool.
And I use this voicing a ton for chords.
That sounds like almost like an interpol kind of like.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's an intro to a song, and it's just the same chord inverted.
Exactly. Very often bass players will do that. They'll
Sure.
Or it's really common. It's kind of a Jimi Hendrix thing, or an R&B thing, or a John Mayer sort of. So
That's very nice positioning. I like that. So I can go start down here on the root, and then change to this position and kind of.
yeah. Or not even start on the root. Just slide. A lot of times I'll just slide from the second.
Okay.
Yeah. So you might have something like. So instead of doing the going up a fourth thing, I just did a lick instead.
Right. Very cool.
Or even, do the chord there.
Yeah. Okay. Let me try real quick. I'll do it along with this. So
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's like
Very cool. And then you'd go right back to C.
right. All right. Let me give that one more shot. That's fun, man.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
right, and then go into some single note scales things, or even go from the second time through. The first time you might be, and then maybe go to see. So now what I did there was I switched to this C, and it wasn't the most beautiful thing in the world, but so I went to this C,
Right.
and instead of going up a fourth, I just added this sus4.
So instead of going up a fourth, yeah, right, and
I
that
just added one note.
yeah, yeah, and that
So now what I did there, so I did the C chord. Now instead of going to a G chord, because this is when we play this voicing of G, it's root, third, fifth.
right.
So a lot of times to blues things up, instead of playing the major third, you'll take the flat 3 and bend it up to the major third.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'll do that sometimes instead of just playing this chord. I'll just kind of do an arpeggio.
Oh, okay. Oh, hold on. Okay.
Right. So you might have.
Oh, that's good.
Whoops, sorry.
Interesting. So let me see. I want to see how that sounds right
And
there.
that's this chord. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's this chord.
Right. But I'm just playing the flat 3 instead of
Right.
the major third.
Right. And you're bending with your middle finger.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then playing the fifth of the chord.
Okay, and then catching with your ring finger the
For the
G,
root.
the root. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Let me see. So
Yeah.
that's basically the idea. Okay.
Yep, that's a G chord.
Right.
That's all that is a G chord.
That's pretty interesting. See, I feel like you want to start slightly before the G starts.
Maybe. Yeah.
But
Not
anyway,
necessarily.
right, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to play with that one because that's a good move because I'm already doing that late for the intro.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That's very
And
cool.
you know, it fits in. It's a perfect kind of country blues sort of lick. And you're talking about a farmhouse, you know.
Yeah, right. Now I'm just thinking. Okay, that is really good. I'm gonna need to work on that for muscle strength. But...
I use that lick probably more than I should, actually.
It's cool. So yeah, anytime that you have this A shape, you
Yep.
do that. Okay. Yeah. Sick, man.
And then you might say, for example, we're on the C. So what I'll do this lick a lot of times if I'm on a minor chord, like this A minor.
Right.
Once again, it's kind of a Hendrix sort of thing. I'll just do that kind of minor pentatonic scale thing.
Okay.
I hammered the 8 to 5. Or,
So
right.
Interesting. Yeah, let me try to throw that in there. I'll try to combine both.
Sure, absolutely.
Oh my gosh, I froze. Sorry, what was it again?
It was, think of this scale, this pentatonic
Oh,
scale.
that's right. Okay, right, right, right.
Right. Nice.
Oh man, that's fun. That is
Nice.
cool. Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
That,
Yeah.
I love those really push me. Oh, I guess we're out of time, but dude, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
Sure, absolutely. And
Um,
that's a good thing to do, is to over a period of time, you'll start to learn licks that you associate with a chord shape.
right, right.
And then so you're kind of
Yes.
like that G lick.
Yeah. Yes.
So I associate that with that chord. So it's kind of the same thing as what you were doing earlier, where you're strumming through the different chords.
Right.
Well, it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just
Yeah.
yeah,
Or you
different.
could do like a. What I did there was just arpeggiate. I did an arpeggio.
Right.
Let me switch cameras again. So I just did an A minor. So just an A minor arpeggio.
Right.
Right.
So yeah, this you're right. I've always thought like ever since I learned Stairway to Heaven, that's kind of been my go-to for A minor.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right.
And then of course you can always do the scale stuff. Yeah.
Right. I'm thinking it's going to be really interesting to redo the whole solo on this. I still haven't really recorded since like for the past couple weeks. I've just been
Yeah.
focusing on technique and it's really
Sure.
fun.
Sure. Cool.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
So,
Well, I better
next
run.
week- okay, no problem, man. Take
Right.
care.
All right. See ya.
Man,
Take care.
thanks. You too.